Welcome to Phoenix, 22nd race of the season, our 7th race, I think, of the chase. Should be. Mark Satachi starting on the pole, Joe Jefferson in the 21 starting on his outside. Here's the full qualifying results. I'll now take you to trackside. It's probably the biggest race besides Daytona, Eldora, Mosport, and Homestead. It's the last race. It's your chance, the last chance to get into the playoffs. Mark Satachi starting on the pole. He's right on the cut line. Only 1 point. I'd have Tim Randolph in the 57.
Drivers, fire up your engines!
The engine's fired up. He gets set for the green. Take a deep breath here. The 51's the only one that can basically be on cruise control. Everyone else, they have to race their way in or win the race. The 27 is one of them. I think he is the only one. He's 43 points behind fourth. Now, the maximum points you can get is 43, but that includes a stage win and a win. But he does not have to win the stage. He just has to win the race. It doesn't matter if he wins the stage or not, because no one's getting any bonus points going into Homestead or stage points. Well, stage points at Homestead, but whatever points everyone gets here, they still get it. The 32, he's behind Tim Randall. He's 1546 currently, 10 points behind the 43. Everything's on the line here. Pace truck's already, green flag is out. I should have just said green flag. No one really cares if the pace truck is in or not. So what does the 27 do? Does he wreck the 43? Well, it's very early in the race, but you want to make sure, right? Now, there's going to be a big fight. Definitely. Getting stage points will help the 43 for sure. Tim Randolph starting on the inside. You can see him back there around top 10, top 15. First lap led by the 43. These are two drivers we gotta look out for. One is on a cutoff and one is in 10th, who needs to win. He's the only one in a must-win situation. There he goes for the race lead. You want to race clean here. You don't want to wreck. He takes the race lead away. Tim Randolph only 1 point behind the 43 as the 27 slides up the racetrack and takes the lead away. New leader already here at Phoenix. Keeping it clean. There's Patrick Green, the 33, started last in this race, or second last. He's currently last now. 15:45. He needs a miracle right here. He's 11 points. 11 points. There's Aureus. He's tied with his teammate, but they're second and third in points. So even if they tie, even though they're tied, they don't need to race that hard. 15:59. Those two. Big lead for the 27. I think they should inspect that truck after the race. Going that fast already. Already gotten that big lead. Joe Jefferson moves up to second. Tim Randolph is 10th. Oh, trouble! Got a wreck! Wreck! Car upside down. Truck upside down. Yellow. Max Anderson in the 23. Any of the chasers involved? 28. Wait. Did I write down all the drivers? I don't think I wrote down all the drivers. But the caution flag is out. Pits are on and looks like they're coming in. Very early pit stop. Oh yeah, I did forget to write them in. Alright. So, Al Legacy involved. Don't know if he's gonna pull behind the wall, but here comes the leaders. Coming in this time, the 27 leads him on pit road. After pit stops, we'll take a look at the replay. Here they come, all the way to the end. Most of these guys into turn 1. Coming in this time. A little contact back there, it's alright. 4 tires and fuel. Oh, they're still wrecking. Wow, let's see the 28. Here goes a 666. Ryan Pitchard, first one out. 2 tires, it looks like. 6, 92, 68, 32. And most of these guys, 4 tires. And the 4, the 33 coming out. The 43 still on pit road. And there he goes, out on the way. A very slow pit stop. Very slow. I think most of these guys took 2 tires. Most of the leaders took 4. Very interesting strategy here. Ryan Pitchard is the race leader. And we'll take a look at the replay. 28 Alda, you can see the only one who's involved. One of the chasers that were involved. The 5 looks like he hooked Jay Jefferson. Coming off the dog leg. Gotta do a slight turn. He got into him, got the 4, got the 23. But the 4 was able to drive away. We just saw him just beat the leaders. Some of the leaders on pit road. Right in front of the 28, and that's it for him. That's it. Yeah, that was a hard hit, even if he stays on the racetrack. Again, he's probably one of the drivers who need a miracle. And looks like Anderson kept getting pushed. 28 just trying to power drive his way through, and Anderson goes for a ride. So his day is done. Now looks like the only one that received like a lot of damage. Pulling behind the wall. 28 may or may not stay on. We'll see what happens. The 23 gets on 4 wheels, but needs to be towed back. First caution of the race. We'll take a look at take you back to the restart. The lights are off as we get set for the green. Ryan Pitchard, the new race leader. Sam Curtis finally getting back out on the racetrack. Looks like he had problems with that 29 truck. Sanchez second. Kenny Johnson third. There's a 32 now. Probably wrote this thing wrong. So, gotta make sure. Okay. Yeah, well, only one driver was wrong. Now the 28. 28 is done. His championship's hopes are over. 28 trucks remaining, 27 on the lead lap. Now where does the 43, 27 sit? There's the 27. He is 7th right now. The 43, a very slow pit stop, falls to 14th. And there's the 57. 1 point. 1 point right there. Ash Curtis also in the mix right there. Green flag is back out. Here we go. Is a 2-tire stop worth it? Well, the stage is still a long way to go. But Ryan Pitchard, they're trying to gamble here. I guess their only chances of getting in is by gambling. They don't need to win. Mathematically, I don't think they need to win. If I did my math correctly, which I probably didn't. But if I'm correct, he does not need to win. But he wants to win. He probably needs to win. They probably saw where the 43 was. And that might have just told him just to gamble. Just go. 2 tires and just go. So with a little caution on lap 22, they'll come back around and be lap 23. Take it easy. No need to panic. No need to panic. No one gets any more bonus points for leading laps no more. Now with the 28 now out of the picture. 29 again making a pit stop right in front of the leaders. Not quite. He stayed outside. He's alright. Curtis quits it, tries to get a lap back. He's right there on the inside of the leader. Now there's the 27, there's the 32. 27, still 7th place, trying to get 6th. He's on the outside, the preferred line. There's the 43, and there's the 57. Making use of those 4 fresh tires. Even though he only gained 1 spot, I think. Wait for scoring. Closing in on the 5. Now, if I did my things correctly, Tim Randolph needs 2 spots ahead of the 43 if they don't get stage points. If they get stage points, then it's a different story. 29 got back up. He made another pit stop. That puts him another lap down, or maybe another 2. Let's check. Okay, well he's a lap down, and there he goes, trying to get his lap back. He needs a caution here. With a 66 with a big run on the outside, puts him on a lap down. Puts him 2 now. He's 2. But he's still fast enough to go with these guys. But I don't think these guys want him here. There's a 27. 6th place. Needs to win. One of the drivers who took 4 tires. There is the 43 in 12th. Just gotta finish ahead of that 57. And probably a few others. One point, one spot. That's pretty much it. For now. Have to wait. Well, no one has been awarded stage points yet. I think the O45 and the 36 are supposed to see at the O2. A lot of white trucks out there. Almost wrecked at 99. There's the 87. 19th. 1559. Might be alright. 99. Who's 20th? 1545. So, they're all looking for the 43. That's all they need to do. 43 is their main goal. There's Tim Randolph. He's slowly falling back. His truck is not right. Really falling back here. He was only 1 spot behind the 43. He's currently 16th. As the 87 also closing in on him. The 51, only one that can relax. That 43 up to the top 10. Trying to get away from the 50-70 as he goes by another fellow chaser. 1546, but 1 spot is still not enough for the 32. He's going to have to work. That 43 really making use of those 4 fresh tires. 27, he only gained 1 spot from the restart. Like that 2, he's now up in the top 5. Calm. Gotta be easy right now. Big lead for the 66. He's on cruise control right here. About to maybe get the stage win. Speaking of stage win, I forgot to say the 36 becomes, I think, the 6th driver to win a stage and a race. Too bad he can't use those 6 stage points for the playoffs because he's not in the playoffs. As Joe Jefferson goes right by the 92. Just a few laps away from the stage. Wanting to get those points. He saw the 43 crack the top 10. Every point counts. The 27. He doesn't care about points. He has to win. He's a must-win situation. If I made calculations correctly, I think. There's a 43. Trying to get as many spots as he can. He's currently 8th. That's 3 points. 3 bonus points. 3 stage points. I keep saying bonus points. Stage points, not bonus points. And there's the 8. He's 7th. 27 trying to still... Looks like he's going to lose 5th to the 64... No, the 4. I think. Yes. That's 6 points right there. And that one... Well, no. Remember, he doesn't care where he finishes in this stage. But the higher the better, right? The 8. Going for something. Look at this. They caught the 66 and we got ourselves a new race leader. Alright, here we come to the stage. Wait for the entire field to cross the line. Joe Jefferson has cleared the 66. The Jake Jefferson in the 16 is currently the last car we need to get to the line. And I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna pit this time. Alright.
It'll be 1 to go this time, but caution's out, caution's out, caution's out. Keep taking, come on.
Stage is complete as we race it back to the stripe. At the line, Joe Jefferson will win the stage. Ryan Pitchard gets 2nd. And Kenny Johnson gets 3rd. And the 27 got 4th. Not that it matters for him, because he has to win. Dexter Black, 6th. We got 5th. Ash Curtis. That will help. So, as I take a look at the stage points. So let's see, 43, he got 9th, so he lost 1 spot. So that's 2 points right there, 2 points. So that's 15. Damn pen. Well, as everyone coming down to pit road, 29 obviously cannot pit this time, not for the lap traffic, not for anyone who's a lap down. So that's 15:58. I probably should have taken a screenshot. Give me a second. Forgot the last 2 races. Alright, here we go. Coming in. So the O2, the only one that stayed out Well, wait, he's a lap truck as well. Everyone comes in. Joe Jefferson in first. There's a 27. He parks pits behind him. Now, what do you do now? 2 tires again? Well, they gotta take 4. Anyone who took 2 last time needs to take 4 this time. Yeah, you can see Ryan Pitcher. He takes 4 this time. 43 up in there. 2 tires. 4 up in the first 2 tires. And there we go. There goes Ryan. He's out in the way first. Joe Jefferson beats him off. Pit row. Here comes the 27. He beats the 8. The 43 slow. Here we go. He beats the 33, I think. There's the 57. I don't think he beat the 57, however. Aureus, Mew able to get by the 87. And there's the rest. There's the lap trucks. Let's take a look at the lap truck pit stops. Let's see how well they do. Okay, let them get organized and see who gets where. Well, Tim Randolph able to beat the 43 to the line. No, he didn't. He didn't. Carl Johnson didn't beat him. He'll restart between the 6th and the 33. Okay, Joe Jefferson maintains the race lead. Ryan will be 2nd. Kenny will be 3rd. So, pretty much the same. And those, here comes the other 2. Here goes the O2. 29. Oh, okay, never mind. So, that is now 3 positions. Tiebreaker is decided by whoever finishes the highest in the race. Not by wins, not by top 5s, not by top 10s. Poles, average finishing position, average starting position, by whoever finishes ahead in the race. So the 57, now it's 2 points. Now that's 3 positions he needs to get ahead of the 43, I think. So Ash Curtis, damn, forgot to add the points for him too. But I know he's not tied with the 87 now. Alright, so we'll skip on to the restart. Here we go, getting ready for the green. Still got 28 trucks on the racetrack. So he's 10th, he only lost 1 spot. That was all. Did not gamble, cannot take any risk. Gotta have 4 fresh tires. Pace truck is in, getting set. 27 in 4th, green flag is out, here we go. He's the only one who's behind the 43 in points and it's ahead of the 43 in the race. But they don't really need to panic unless he is first. Maybe. Bad restart again. It's Tim Randolph and not all over the 33. Even if he passes the 43, he needs 2 more spots. 3 wide. 3 wide here. Here goes the 6. He'll go by. 27 and still in 4th. Not 2nd, not 3rd. He needs 1st. 4 and 8 going for it. Here's the 43, here's the 57. Marcus dives to the inside. Into turn 1, looking for that spot. Looking for 9th. Do we need to pit again? We might see green flag pit stops. We might. Ryan Pitcher in the 66, a win will be big. Oh wait, he's also another driver ahead of the 43. He's currently on 15:24. Are we doing calculations? Okay, I think the 66 might need to win too. Or unless Marcus Itachi loses. Alright, he also got some points as well. Finished 2nd in that stage, right? So I did the wrong calculations. $15.53, I believe, if he was 2nd. Yeah, he was 2nd. Now with the confirmed points. Oh, fuck. Damn it. 5 points. Looks like, whoa, big gap here. 27. Looks like he lost a spot. So it's 5 points. 43. And there's Marcus right now. Do not focus on the 57, focus on the 66. The gamble might pay off. Remember the 2 tire stop he did. 5 points is what separates them. Ryan is in 2nd. Marcus is in 10th. What will happen? I don't know. No. If I don't mess up and screw up, if they were to finish where they are now, Ryan would get in. And Marcus will be out. Unless Marcus takes over the 87 or the 8. There is Aureus 20th. I believe Marcus will go by Aureus, and where they sit now, it'll be Joseph, Ash Curtis, Marcus Natachi, and Ryan Pitcher. If I'm correct, I don't know. Oh, the 27 was losing a lot of spots. He must have something went wrong on that truck. If I'm correct, where they sit now, 51, 8, 43, 66. I think. If I'm wrong, then I don't know. I'm wrong. So that's my guess, because I don't know how to all do this things, even though it's much simpler than the regular NASCAR point system. It's 33-1. Oh no! Oh no! There goes a 27. Oh. Well, that's it. Cross the 27 off the list. There's champion. Oh, and the 50 just runs right into him head on. Caution. We have 10 laps to go. Oh, this is just exactly like last season. Same team too, but different number. That's tough for the 27. He won 2 races, the first one to win 2 races. And his championship hopes are definitely over. So everyone gained a spot from that. Anyone who was behind him gained a spot. And alright, here we go. Joe Jefferson, one of the takers. How many stays in? How many drivers? Oh, not a lot of takers. The leader comes in. Oh no, Dexter fakes it looks like. Okay, Joe Jefferson's coming in. He believes he needs to pit Ash Curtis, the 4. Oh, this is gonna hurt him really bad. 18's also on pit road. Not a lot. Several trucks come in, but that's it. That's all? I'm surprised. Well, it looks like it's just a gas and go. Okay. Maybe they're not gonna gamble. They believe there's no way they can save fuel, so it's a gas and go here for these guys. No tires, no tires. A gas and go. Look how wide pit road exit is. That's insane. So wow. That is a big move. And that also involves the 8. If these guys do not pit, well, there's got to be some guys who are going to run out of fuel. Yeah, these guys aren't going to take it. So no takers. No one else. We'll take a look at the replay now. I don't know. 27. You use all his stuff up. Fell back. Lost a lot of speed, grip, whatever. And he's about 3 wide. In the middle, Andrew Johnson gets into him. Straight for the wall. Pretty similar to the wreck last season, where we had a driver who needed to win or get a good spot. A little bit different for the 27. So he goes head on into the wall. His truck is already just demolished. And then here comes the 50 to add even more damage. Not only to him, but also to his truck as well. A big hit. He already took a big hit into the safer barrier and takes another. So that puts him out of the championship hunt. His season isn't quite over. They still got one more race left. Try to go out in style. So our second caution, third if we want to count the stage. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. Did they save enough or will they have to pit? Joe Jefferson will be the first one if all these guys pit. Now they start all the way at the back, top 15. They're just hoping that they don't wreck. And hope these guys run out of fuel or they're forced to pit. Very little takers, it's just crazy. Now with the 8 all the way back there, how's the points look like? I don't know. Or maybe it might not be the 8. Might be the 57. Okay, I don't know. So I was probably wrong. Forgot to count Tim Randolph in. Green flag is back out. Here we go. Ryan Pritchard in the 66. Can he win this race? That's an inch. That'll definitely be definitely a punch. Just take it. Oh, Dexter Black sideways off the corner. He gets taken out. That collects the 57. Caution. Yellow is out. Again. Here comes Kenny Johnson in the number 92. I wouldn't be surprised if, two chasers going at it. The 32 is behind the 57. None of them got stage points, I don't think. Maybe the 32 is still winless here. He's now 4th. This is getting way too intense. No takers. They're not gonna pit. Now another caution. Yeah, I don't think these guys saw this one coming. Well, we'll take a look at the replay. They don't pit. No one comes in. Doesn't look like it. Maybe just a 57. That's it. And oh, here comes Aureus. Aureus. Oh, he misses pit road. Trouble for the 87. This is big. Well, we'll update on that later. We'll take a look at the replay. Take a look at the 32. He caused this one. Marcus looking inside. Actually, oh wait, no, Marcus got into Dexter Black in the 68. He got him around, so does not have to do anything with the 30. I thought it was the 32 for a second. Right in front of the 57. It just so happens to be the 57, and he's the only one who got taken out too. One of the chasers. Everyone else able to get by. Dexter Black didn't even spin. But Tim Randolph, that's a big hit. He needs a miracle right here for the 57. They need it. This is huge for the 57 team. They won Daytona, and that's the only one they got so far. Championship on the line here. He was in the top 10, possibly could have made it into the top 4, maybe, or maybe not. Oh yeah, by the way, the 16 went up in smoke off of turn 4. Oh boy. This is gonna be big right here. We'll take you back to the restart. 1 lap shootout, I believe they've all made it. 16 with the camshaft. Tim Randolph and Aureus. 23rd, 22nd. They need a big wreck. May or may not happen. Ryan Pritchard in the 66. Trying to win this race. He gambled. He took 2 tires on the first pit stop. Got out in front. Next caution came out. He took 4. Took another 4. Now he's up front. He's in a perfect position to win this race. Pace truck is in. Now it probably would be, now if Ryan wins, it'll be 51, 66, possibly the 43, and possibly the 8, or the 32. We'll see. Here we go. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. Green and white. 1 lap shootout. Can Ryan make it back? It'll be a huge win for him. But Kenny Johnson trying to deny him a victory. Oh, Cody Smart almost got turned off of 2. Looking outside. Into turn 3. Excellent corner. All the way to the bottom. Oh, they're all running out. They're all running out. Out of fuel right at the end of the race. Joseph Curtis is going to win it. They all ran out on the last lap. It may have may not paid off, and now that changes everything. 4th win of the season. How about that? The 5-second. Jefferson 3rd. Bouchard 4th, and Alex 5th. Who got where? I don't even know. I don't even fucking know. Well, Joseph unexpectedly wins the race by leading only one lap as everyone runs out of fuel. They couldn't save. Well, Joe Jefferson, he didn't win the race, but that's a third place finish right there. He was one of the takers, finishing third. Still a good run, but of course he wanted to win. Wow. That changes everything. That changes up the points a lot. Now I don't know who gets who. They all just ran out. Last time I saw it was Las Vegas, Season 3 in the Cup. Season 3. Oh, one of those fuel mileage races, man. It happens in NR. Although I don't think they'll be coming to the pits, going to the checkers. But they all ran out. Possibly down the back straight. They all ran out. They didn't save enough. What a wild one. We'll take a look at the full race results. My guess is that they all ran out down the back straightaway. And there's no way they could have coasted the line. Even if they did, they probably would have stayed at the same positions. So Joseph unexpectedly get his 4th win of the season. So he becomes 3 wins. 3 of his wins coming into the chase. Talladega, Hillside, and now Phoenix. The only race he did not win was Texas. And he was close to Texas too. So they look pretty good heading into Homestead. McPherson in the 5, 2nd. Joe Jefferson 3rd. Bouchard 4th. Alex 5th. Mike Johnson 6th. Alexander Rose 7th. Glenn 8th. Ryan Pritchard 9th. Kenny Johnson 10th. They all ran out down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. They should have pitted, but they didn't pit. I don't know who gets in. So 25 trucks finished the race. 23 of them finishing on the lead lap. 5 trucks did not finish it. Do not ignore the 99. And it's kind of weird like that. So now the moment of truth. Well, let's score 4, do the calculations, see who gets in, and see who gets out. So we'll now take you to victory lane. Joe Jefferson. No, what did I say? Joe Jefferson. Joseph Curtis wins here at Phoenix.